Hello everyone, welcome to Coder and Boots. So in this video we are going to discuss about the topic how to install Google Chrome in Ubuntu operating system. So these steps are common for almost all the Linux operating system. The commands might slightly vary. For example, the installation commands in case of Ubuntu, Red Hat, everything is different. So in Ubuntu it's apt-get. In case of Red Hat it is going to be yum install. In case of Raspberry Pi also it is going to be like apt-get install depending upon the operating system that you install. Okay, so I'm going to show this example with Ubuntu as an example. Okay, let's get into the steps. So the steps include installation of Chrome driver, installation of Chrome, installation of Selenium, and WebDriver Manager. The last two part, it is optional because it depends on what is the use case that you are going to use. Okay, so in my case I have an Ubuntu operating system without GUI. So in case of operating system with GUI, the installation is very simple. You can just go to the browser, one of the browser, or you can just get the installable and then just install it directly from the desktop. But I'm going to explain the use case where you don't have a GUI and you wanted to install on a command line. Okay, the use cases include like using Chrome for Selenium use cases, for something like doing some crawling operation or something similar. Okay, so there are n number of use cases where programs use Chrome internally. Okay, not like a browser with GUI but a headless browser. Okay, so let's get into the practicals. So I have my command line open. So I have logged in as a normal user. Now what I'll do is, as I am going to get into some installation steps, I'm going to switch my user to root user. Okay, so I'm switching myself to root. Now I am at root. Now the first step, I have pasted all the commands to notepad. So the Python package installation I'll skip right now. I'll do it at the end. So I'll start with the Chrome driver installation first. So the Chrome driver is available in a URL like https chromedriver.storage.googleaps.com. Then there is a version and then the Chrome driver underscore linux.zip. So what you can do is, if you just open this URL in the browser, you can see you can see several possible Chrome drivers available here, all the different variants of versions of Chrome driver here. The key of this installation, the important thing that you need to note down is the version of the Chrome driver should match with the version of the Google Chrome. Okay, so whatever version you select, for example, like right now, let's see what's the latest version of Chrome driver. So the Chrome and the Chrome driver gets updated very frequently. Okay, the latest version as of today is 114.0.5735.90. This is the latest stable version. The stable releases, this is the latest version of Chrome driver. Okay, so and if you see here, there are a lot of versions that are the older versions. Similarly, in case of Chrome as well, you will see a lot of versions. Okay, and one of the problem with the Google Chrome link, the downloadable link, is basically the link of the previous URL. It is very difficult to find. Usually Google removes the previous version's link. Okay, so I have found a URL which is hosted by University of Chicago, and through that mirror link we can get the previous versions of Chrome installable. Okay, so this is an easier way to get a matching version of Chrome driver and Google Chrome. So I would recommend, if you are doing this installation, always while doing the installation, download the installable in the local and save it with you, so that in case in future, let's say if you have to reinstall it somewhere, you don't have to rely on the external links. You can always use the locally available installable. Okay, so let's execute this script. I have a script handy with me. So this is we are getting the latest version to a version variable. Now we will see echo $version. It is 114.0.5735.90. Now let's download the Chrome driver to /tmp location. Let's download it. Okay, it's getting downloaded. So it's getting stored to the /tmp location, /tmp/crom driver underscore linux.linux64.zip. Now what we'll do is we will unzip the downloaded zip file. Okay, so unzip the crom driver zip to -d. -d is a directory, and to /tmp crom driver. Okay, we unzipped. So what happened here, I don't have the unzip command available, so I need to do apt-get install unzip. First let's install unzip command. Okay, so we got the unzip is installation is happening. So once you I would always recommend you can create this as a complete shell script itself, but for demonstration purpose I am just installing or executing these commands one by one. Now we have unzip available. Now let's execute the unzip. So now you see it gets unzipped to /tmp crom driver. Okay, so this is the binary. Okay, now what we'll do is we will create, or we will copy this crom driver to /usr local bin. So the reason why we are copying is basically /tmp crom driver is just a path inside the temp. Okay, it is not present in the system path. But if you are copying it to /usr local bin crom driver, it gets added to the system path, and you can invoke crom driver from anywhere in this machine. So I'm copying it to this usr local bin crom driver. Now the advantage is if I simply execute crom driver from anywhere in my command line, it gets triggered. Okay, it's like which crom driver. If I call this crom driver, which crom driver, it always points to usr local bin crom driver. So whatever, this is another learning. So if you want to add anything to the system path, you can just create a symlink, or you can just copy the binary to /usr local bin location. Now you verified. So we verified crom driver -v. It's a version. You can see whatever we have downloaded, it got installed. Now crom driver is present in this machine. So the machine that we have, the Ubuntu operating system that we have, is uname -a. You see it is Ubuntu operating system, and cat /etc/star release. Okay, this is Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. Okay, so this is the latest version of Ubuntu as of today, but the same steps will work in 22.04, 20.04. So whatever you're using, it works. Okay, so now we have crom driver installed. Now the next step is to install crom. Okay, as I explained, I have got the URL from Chicago, University of Chicago. So the official Google's link, okay, it always points to like the higher version. So that's why, to match with the crom driver version, what I have done is I have taken the installable location from the University of Chicago's mirror. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm downloading wget Debian. As it is Ubuntu, I have to download the Debian variant of it, Debian of this, then deb, then /tmp crom. So I am downloading it to the tmp location. So let's download that. What I'll do is I'll keep all the script attached to this description, so that you can refer to this later. You don't have to frame this commands one by one by seeing the video. You can refer to the description. I'll pin it there. Okay, it's getting downloaded. So as I explained, always if you are installing it as part of a project or something, I would recommend to keep this installables downloaded, so that you don't get into trouble later. So now we have the Google Chrome installable downloaded. Now what we'll do is we will do apt-get install. So it's saved to /tmp location, right? Now we'll install that particular package. Don't do so. There is another way of installing Chrome. You can simply do apt-get install Google Chrome stable, but what will happen is it will always download the latest version. So the purpose of Chrome driver and Chrome combination won't work. So in case if you are just using Chrome alone, it's okay, but in case like you are using a combination of Chrome driver and Chrome, then this won't work. That's why I am downloading the Debian file separately, deb file separately, and installing it. Okay, so now you see it's getting installed, and as it needs some dependent packages, it is installing those dependencies as well. So it takes a while because it has to download a lot of other packages. So it's downloading all. Yeah, it's unpacking. So this is how usually any package installation works in Linux. So when you do it, it downloads it from the remote Linux repositories, and it installs. First it downloads all the package based on the dependency tree, and then it installs one, unpacks it, installs it. That's how it works. So now you see there are a lot of dependencies to this. That's why it is downloading a lot and taking time. Now you see it's at the end, I mean it is installing Google Chrome stable, and the version, you see the major version is matching 114.0.5735. Okay, so this is matching with the Chrome driver version what we have. Okay, so it's unpacking, it's getting installed. So let's wait for the installation to finish. Looks like it's downloaded a lot. Depending upon your internet speed and the capacity of your machine, the installation speed might vary. If your machine is having a very good internet and a very good capacity, this gets downloaded very quickly, and it has to unpack as well. So mine is like a very small machine, it's just a 2 GB RAM, 1 core processor machine, so it's a VM, to be frank. Okay, yeah, I think unpacking part is complete. Now it is in the next step, setting up all these. In case of offline environment, you will need to configure the Linux repository with all the Linux or the specific variant of Linux. If it is Ubuntu related repository, so that repository need to be available, okay, in the local network. Otherwise, just installing that package alone won't help. Okay, now the installation is almost done. Okay, now the installation is complete. Now what we do is we verify the Chrome version. So looks like, I mean, the Chrome installation is complete. It updated a lot of things. Chrome version, Google Chrome, this version it has, and we verify the Google Chrome driver version as well. So this is also 114.0.5735, 114.0.5735. So now we have these two packages, Chrome driver and Chrome installed. Okay, so now just to see show you an example, what I'll do is I'll just install Selenium. So this is optional for you. If your purpose is something else, then you can go ahead with that. So my goal is to basically run Selenium and a small Python program related to that. So I'm installing the Selenium package. And also when you are installing the Selenium package, so this the problem is here, it's a root. Okay, this is a root user, and basically installing packages as root, it's not recommended. So what I'll do is I'll get out from the root user. Okay, now I'll switch to, let's go su hyphen coder user 01. I'll switch to a user which is I'll switch to a user, okay, which wait, let me log into the command line. I exited from the command line. Now let me log in back. One dot. Let me increase the font size. Bear with me. Appearance change. 18, then apply. Okay, now su hyphen. Okay, so coder user 01 su hyphen. I'm just switching to coder user 01. This is a known root user. Okay, so here what I'll do is I'll install the Selenium package. So here also, while installing Selenium package, never ever simply pipe install Selenium. The reason is it will always download and install the latest version. So there is a dependency of Selenium, and when you are installing Selenium, always make sure you install with us by specifying the version. So as of now the version is 4.23.1. The reason is there is a dependency to the Chrome version with Selenium. So if, like, I mean, over a period of time the version changes. If you see the release history, you will see 4.23. there are frequent releases. Okay, the compatibility matters, so always specify the version. Otherwise, over a period of time, what will happen? It will get updated to something else. Okay, so as of now, whatever I am installing, it downloads a 4.23.1. So it is compatible, but it changes later. That's why I am saying always specify the version. And the Selenium and the Chrome driver. So there is something called the WebDriver manager. So this WebDriver manager also has to be matching with Selenium. So if you see the releases, there is 4.23.1 July 24. The release of the Chrome driver what we have is also almost on the similar date, and WebDriver manager PyPy repository, if you go to that repository, you will see a WebDriver manager which is released almost at a similar date, July 25, 2024. So all these version has to be compatible. Now what we'll do, we'll install WebDriver manager as well. So I'm not specifying version here because right now it is compatible. The latest version as of today is compatible. So it is installed. Okay, so now what we'll do is I have a small program with me. So last day I have taken a video which is showing the installation of the same in Databricks. So I have a program with me handy. So what I'll do is my Selenium script.py. Okay, so this program, what it does is it is basically just opens Google Chrome. Okay, so this is a simple Python program. So it just opens Google Chrome and saves it just opens google.com and saves it as a PDF. That's the goal of this program. So what I'll do is I'll just paste the invocation as well. So it just opens google.com and try to save it as a PDF. That's the goal of this program. So let's see whether it executes or not. Python my Selenium script.py. Let's see what happens. Okay, looks like it is doing something. Yeah, it executed. Let's see what happens. You see there is a google.pdf, right? So let's see whether this google.pdf makes sense or not. So I am just trying to open it. This is local Ubuntu 1.12. Okay, so it has a PDF in it. Oh, it didn't open. Let me open it. It's in the documents, right? So let's open from the documents the PDF. You can see the PDF got saved. Okay, so it opened the browser and it saved the Google's homepage. Okay, there was like, I mean, the pop-up over here. That's why with the pop-up it saved. And in the program, we can decide the size of, like, I mean, the page, the window size, everything we can decide. Okay, so you can specify the paper's height, width, everything. Okay, and the window size of, like, I mean, the window size and the page size, whatever you are saving, both you can decide. I hope this example is useful, and you can adjust it in landscape mode, portrait, or whatever way you want. So if you have any questions, feedbacks, or comments about this video, feel free to comment below this. I'll definitely respond back. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a nice day.